Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
I use it.
Good morning, Gloucester.
Are you singing?
Oh, I guess we don't have the polka music. He's on strike.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
on
well,
fucking
he's tired.
strike.
He's tired.
Okay.
He danced. He danced last
He danced
night.
last night. Yep. So apparently we don't get the polka music intro.
Look at him. Look. He,
Slim Shady. What's going
look
on?
at how he's sitting.
The package looks fucking tremendous, though, Scotty. Big fucking package over there. Caitlin, my beautiful wife, Kate, chiming in. Pat McNally, Paula Ryan O'Brien, Kathy Barlow. We got Jimmy Dalpiaz here.
Good morning, Gloucester.
We have Paul D'Angelo with us. Got something very exciting to promote today. Scotty back.
Or Weekend at Bernie's. I think
Yeah.
he's saying.
He pick up his hand and wave.
Scotty Mack's with us. Nicole Schrafters with us.
Morning.
And Chris
me, Joe?
McCarthy's with us.
I'm
And-
waiting for that.
Pat Kim. Pat Kim. There it is. Big energy. Big deck energy. Fresh off of the opening at the studio. Biggest deck on the neck.
Yeah. It's
Big deck energy. Tonight, Minglewood has Madhouse with John Keegan. I think that's going to be a hot ticket.
Mad.
Hot ticket.
Yep. Get in line now.
Get in line now. Beautiful. What a weekend for Memorial
man.
Day.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. And speaking of Memorial Day, thank you for those that have served our country over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not lose sight of what this weekend's really about, and that's to give those folks
So it's not about voting and
drinking.
It's
It's about giving thanks.
That's right.
Boy,
our-
you know, I
to
tell
our
you,
veterans.
they posted how many flags that they put out in the cemeteries, and it is unbelievable. The number just keeps going up.
Yeah.
Each
Really?
year, how many they have to get more flags to put them out to hit
Yeah.
all the veterans.
Shout out to
There he is.
there he is, Mr.
Oh,
Gamba.
wow.
Oh, nice
Wow.
shirt, kid.
Right on time.
Nice shirt.
I thought I beat Scotty.
No,
Oh, forget it.
You, kind of. Scotty hasn't said a
Scotty's
word
not
yet,
here.
so
Scotty's not
he's
here.
boycotting a little bit.
Is he here in person only?
Yeah,
In spirit?
Yeah, I think he's in protest. I think he's protesting today's podcast. He hasn't even said anything. Look, he hasn't even moved. He might have to poop.
he may be backed up.
That's why I'm late.
I saw what he had.
You pulled over on the 128 rest area and crushed it.
You had lunch at the studio with your family,
I
did.
did.
What a beautiful deck, huh?
That's all I got good to say about it right now.
Oh.
It was not a great experience.
Bad-
They did take care of some things, but
Bad deck
it
energy.
was
I
bad.
will tell you
Wah,
that
wah,
this is the
wah.
first time you
What
and I
our
are
client's trying to say is
Yeah.
looking eye to eye.
Are we live?
the seagulls
What's
grabbed
happening?
his French fries.
Yeah, the
That's-
Sam Siegel.
There's
Yes.
seagulls. There's that.
he just pulled a Jim Ellis.
Yeah, I know.
Pulled a Jim Ellis.
I know.
for the run.
No, they're not. They're not awake yet. Anyway, they had a late night. They don't listen. No one listens to this anyway.
No.
We don't have to worry.
Just the bots.
Anyone
Just
chimed
the
in?
bots.
Yeah,
listen.
just the China bots.
Where's Scotty?
Has anybody seen Scotty? Scotty?
Calling,
I've never.
calling
I hope-
I've never heard him so quiet.
I don't.
This is
think-
great.
Hey, fucking
It works.
Don't fucking work.
found the
We
mute
found the fucking secret.
It's the mute
We
button.
found the fucking
You gotta
secret.
press the mute button right there.
The Johnny O fucking mute button right there. There's that. Paul.
Maybe at least I could get on camera and take his phone and he's not going to do anything. I'm like, doing
Some
this.
people, when they hear the name Paul D'Angelo, they just think international superstar.
Yeah, that's why I'm in the
Paul.
attic of a lobster company right now. Yeah.
Smelly addict.
Thank you for that compliment.
But little do people know that you have roots here in Gloucester.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've been coming here since I was a kid. My family has a house in Magnolia for 40 years. My dad kept the boat at Cape Ann Marina since I was in high school. Gloucester's like a second town to me. Yeah, always here. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And I love the people here.
you're from
Most of them.
You're from Wakefield originally.
Wakefield, yeah.
So if you gun to your head, you had to pick one: Wakefield or Gloucester.
Well, all my friends who bought houses up here, like for summer houses, they all sold their houses and moved up here.
Yeah.
They're all alcoholics now.
Yeah.
With a fishing problem.
Yes.
With a fishing problem. But you got a show on next Saturday.
Yeah, no,
The
Thursday.
Thursday, the 8th.
Thank you. Thanks for being prepared.
Yeah.
So, at the Castle Manor Inn, our friend James Gattuso has done a great job.
Unbelievable.
And people think of that, they don't think of going there, but now he's done a nice job, put a nice patio on there, has a great tent in the back, and wanted me to put together a comedy show to bring attention to the place. And so I got my friend Mitch Stinson to be the opening act. Mitch, former Navy pilot, did over 200 carrier landings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And Mitch and I are best of friends.
Yeah.
Big, tall, handsome. Looks like what you expect a pilot, a Navy pilot.
Yeah.
6'3".
Yeah.
And what you don't know, and I tell people this, Mitch, the love of his life. We've been best of friends for 25 years. A midget.
He married?
He didn't marry her, but that was his love of his life, a midget. And people laugh and they think I'm joking about that, but he was nuts over her.
Right. No.
It was like, no, and then all of a sudden, wham!
Scotty's up. He heard nuts. Scotty heard nuts.
I just woke up.
Scotty's wondering how they had sex because he was so tall and she was so short, but her friends put her up to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, much more to come. June 8th at the Castle Manor Inn called D'Angelo.
You'll be spinning right. Well, you don't spin back. You press buttons now, right?
Yes, it's an aircraft carrier, so maybe Stinson can get on and do a stint.
All right, go back to sleep. All right.
but it starts at the show starts at 8, but they're gonna have a cocktail hour before. Like I think he said 6:30.
You'll let me know that. I didn't. Yeah, are they? Yeah.
No, we don't miss. So Chef Dan Lavala.
I met Dan. Nice guy. Yeah.
He's
does a great job.
He's a phenomenal.
I went to that the prime rib dinner.
Yeah, right.
I paid for a prime rib and I had to leave to go do a show.
Oh,
so
that's right.
I got a salad.
I
got a salad. I think.
Was it a good?
Yeah, was it good?
$70 salad.
Yeah, it was a $70 salad. Exactly.
Chris ate your prime rib.
Yeah.
Well, I
He
hope
took
somebody
3
did.
home. He took 3 home.
I hope somebody did.
Because someone stole my leftovers.
Yeah, Bo loved his.
That was a great night. I saw so many people with so many friends there. And
So we don't miss. He has these pop-ups. We don't miss it. We went actually. Drew, Chris, and I. No, Trish, Drew, Bugsy, Scotty, and I went last night. They had a pop-up, and we have some. Pat has some visuals. She's going to put up.
What's a pop-up?
Pop-up dinners.
Chris was
Pop-up. What's a pop-up dinner?
Pop-up is when you take Viagra
Okay.
and it pops up.
So that was the right there.
Joe, you go to dinner with Joe and you take a Viagra and you get a pop-up.
Yeah. So that was the brisket, moist and a potato
I hope
salad.
Charlene's sleeping. I
Charlene.
hope Charlene's sleeping. Is that a deviled egg?
So this was Scotty. How did you describe this? Haddock Oscar, and it was literally 3 servings of haddock on a plate over this.
How did the flour taste?
I had to take the haddock home. It was too much haddock, and there's never too much haddock. It was absolutely delicious.
Wow.
Did you eat the flour?
This is the end cut prime rib that Bugsy ate, and the top part of that prime rib cut that he got was about 4 inches tall.
Paul, that's what you missed right there. Take a look.
Killing me. You're killing me.
I'm not exaggerating.
Wow.
And then that was the king cut prime. That was mine. No, that was Drew's king cut prime.
So you're
rib.
telling people to get there early so they can eat.
But they're not going to have they're not, for your night. They're going to have more of a casual menu.
Yeah. Actually, I told them that. I said, during the show, you want to serve like wings and French fries, things like that.
Yeah, and they have
stuff to pick
tripe.
up.
Did you suggest tripe?
Yeah, that was number one, right before chicken wings, the tripe
That's right.
and frogs legs.
And frogs legs.
Yeah.
Tripe wings.
So there's Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch. And whenever when I do shows, Mitch is I recommend Mitch to be the opening act because he does such a great job. He's hilarious. He's always Navy guy, so he's on time. He's not wasted. He does what he's supposed to do, and we're best of friends, so we get to hang out together, and he does a great job.
Well, this show for me is a very special show. When I got into my accident, I was supposed to do your show at the Elks. I was doing the sound.
I thought you were going to tell him about the show at Giggles.
No. But I was supposed to do the show at the Elks.
That's right.
And I was in a coma, unfortunately.
Yes, and nobody noticed.
Nobody noticed for 3 days.
That's the easy way out, Scotty.
Sort of like Scotty, you didn't call us to tell you where
sort of like
we
the
were.
beginning of the show.
Yeah.
So Peter Rollins has a special request for you.
Yes.
He says, if you could ask Paul to bring back the song he used to do at Stevie D's with all the 3-letter names.
Oh, no. That wasn't a song. That was a routine on the acronyms. But I did use it. When I first started out, I used the guitar in my act.
Oh, you did?
So, just like in the end of my act, but it allowed me to open up for over like 60 international acts, like the Four Tops, Temptations, Ray Charles, Aretha Franklin, the Beach Boys, Chicago, Huey Lewis, Edgar Winter, you name it. Yeah, Lyle Lovett.
Wow.
Yeah, I did like over 60, and I used to use the guitar in the act, but that wasn't a song. That's the acronyms bit, the thing that I used to do. I say how everything's spoken in acronyms, and I say, I flew out to L.A., but I couldn't get a direct flight to LAX, so we had to stop at JFK. And I got to the airport. I got groped by TSA. The FAA delayed our ETA. When I got the baggage claim, my effing luggage was MIA. And then that goes on for 5 minutes. Goes on for 5 minutes. Literally, like a 4 or 5 minute bit.
And builds.
If he goes to the show, I'll do it that night if he requests it.
All right.
It wasn't a song, but he's on the right track.
Peter Rollins, you heard it.
Paul, I'm curious. So I'm sure when you first got started in comedy to now, things have changed significantly. We're in a different world.
Well, it's a different. First of all, even before like the pandemic and everything, it became a little different world. It wasn't so much. I kind of got in at the end of the comedy boom.
Yeah,
I had my own show at Nick's in Boston in the theater district. It, literally every night, 7 days a week, it was 400 people, 400 people every night. On a Saturday night, I remember doing 5 sold out shows. Three in the main showroom, 1 in the theater downstairs, 1 for the people waiting in the theater. Even back then, the Kowloon, we would do 4 shows on a Saturday night, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and the shows would overlap.
Wow.
So the opening act would get off stage, go over to the next stage.
Oh my God.
I'd finish this show and run over to the next stage and do 40 minutes at that show, come back. It was a club business.
Was this while you were a DA?
While I was an assistant DA, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I was working sometimes 15 shows in 10 nights.
Jesus
when I was
Christ.
and working, and I was supervising the busiest jury session in Massachusetts.
Wow.
In Peabody, when we used to get all the Lynn cases.
Oh wow.
But it was more of a club business, and now and if you remember back then, they had comedy in every Chinese restaurant, every rib place, everything. Now most of my work now, fundraisers, benefits. I do a couple clubs. Kowloon's kind of in flux right now as they're changing around. Giggles on the North Shore is probably the most popular club right now.
Yeah.
But fundraisers, benefits, company events, private events, things like that. I do
Podcasts.
I do podcasts. Sorry to wake you. But it's kind of a different business, and I noticed too. It looks like everybody's all these people putting together comedy shows and they're shows, and I'm seeing these shows. That's what hurt me, like doing corporate shows, because very few comedians could do corporate shows without horrifying people and everything. I walk the line. I mean, I'm on the edge of. It's not profane. It's not vulgar or anything, but I like to walk the edge on things, and but people will hire someone for a comedy show that's not appropriate for a comedy show for a corporate event, and they're horrified. And the next thing you know, we better not do this anymore. Yeah.
They horrify that one individual who
You know, the thing is, you
sickened by
can't
the
please
content.
everybody,
Joey
especially
does
now.
that every
Some
day.
people come prejudged. Some people come with an agenda, like I'm going to find
Right.
something.
Right.
Apparently, there was a show with 300 people the other night, and Mitch was on it, and he told me I walked a transsexual. He said a guy with big tits walked out. He was because I did some, but it wasn't derogatory. It wasn't anything. I just mentioned the word transsexual, and they got up and.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked.
Oh, you should have. You want to see it? You want to see? I go on stage, the Tupelo Music Hall, beautiful theater up in Derry, New Hampshire, full house and everything. Mitch was at the opening act again. I get up on stage. It was the night of. You'll understand when I explain. I get up on stage. I take the mic. I look at everyone very seriously. Go before we start the comedy show. We need to have a serious discussion about race. And you saw everybody. Can we talk about race? And they all looked at me. And I said, so who won the Kentucky Derby today? And I said, oh my God, you people are so scared. Oh, I could hear their asses slam shut. He said race. Oh my God, what's he gonna do? But that's how uptight people are, you know. Yeah. And the thing is, you know, people. I kind of like a. I don't know. It's a kind of dilemma. Like, I don't want to alienate people because I always did my act. Like, I'll walk the edge, but I don't want to alienate anybody in the crowd. I want to reach everybody. Right. But you get to a certain point, you go, am I, am I going to self-censor myself? Yeah. Or am I going to be true to what it is? If there's no animosity behind what I'm saying, if there's anything, if it's just a joke. Right. But some people go in preconceived that they're going to. Yeah, that you're trying to be mean. It's funny. Jimmy Tingle. Jimmy Tingle is a famous. He was on 60 Minutes for a while. Jimmy Tingle, a Cambridge comic, very left wing and everything. So Jimmy and I were doing a show at the Portsmouth Music Hall. Jimmy went up, and right after I think Biden got elected, he said something. Oh, I'm so glad Biden got elected, and the whole place boo, and they booed him. It took him a while to get the crowd back. Jimmy comes off the stage. He goes, Paul. He says, don't talk about politics. The crowd. It took me a while to get him back and everything like that. I went up on stage and said something about this little germ that causes so much destruction the last few years. How can a germ do this to our country? You go, but enough about Nancy Pelosi. And so Jimmy comes off the stage. He goes, oh my God. He says, I said politics. They boo me. Then you got big cheers every time you said something. He goes, I think the crowd's a little more right center than left center. I said, Jimmy, the truth is your people would never go to a place called Ha-Ha's. Giggles. Maybe if the club was called Misery Loves Company, they go to Unhappy Hour or something like that. I thought Jimmy was going to be mad. He goes, geez, you're right. You're going to say that in the act. You're going to say it in the act. But it's true. But I mean, but some people, if people wake up angry looking for something to complain, you're not going to really go to a comedy show. No. You know? Do you have any jokes with piping clovers in it? What's the little bird? The little bird that people like
go crazy
with their
about?
Life. No. I'll work on that. Yeah, you have to work on that. Yeah, you got the piping clover. So what are they clover?
The ones that they take the beaches away,
as long as one bird can survive, then they got to shut down the beaches. Oh, it's out of hand. I was picking up after my dog the other day, which I don't enjoy doing, and I'm going, this is ridiculous. And I'm looking around, before they're gonna have squirrels wearing diapers soon. I mean, the hell's.
Oh my God! Oh, look, Drew Hale says I can't go to the show on the 8th. I'm already offended. So he's out. Apparently, Drew Hale.
Drew does great work. He did the deck on our house in Magnolia, and he did a magnificant job. Is
it a big deck?
Yeah, I heard you had a big deck.
Big deck energy.
Big deck energy.
Big energy.
Yes, and Drew's the one that got it up.
How quickly?
He erected it for you?
He erected it for me.
Wow, Joey.
Very nice. Very nice. Bruce and Martha Cook, they're going to the show, and they said that they're going to have an appetizer.
It's going to be you know what? That's going to be the best show. When I did the last show I did in Gloucester, I got a lot of friends. Gloucester, Essex, Ipswich, all this area. Last show I did in Gloucester Elks, sold out in 2 days, 3 months ahead of time with Christine Hurley and Paul Gillian. We had a blast that night.
And this space is a beautiful space. We've had a couple parties there recently.
Yeah, overlooks the railroad bridge at the Annisquam. It's it's up high, it looks down.
Basin,
it's nice, and James did a nice job with the place. It's the tent is great. It's fun. They got a nice sound system there.
I mean, a lot of people. It's an inn. it's a manor. So
pretty reasonable too. Pat,
get friends there.
We're gonna do our. We haven't talked about our podcast prizes today. So we have 3 prizes today. We have a Coors Light photo. Can you hold up the Coors Light? We have one of the prizes.
Yeah. No, this is not a prize.
That's a prize.
Can you switch back, Jimmy? Jimmy's
Jimmy! Sleep at the fucking. If you want to be on the button, you got to be on the button, Jimmy.
Jesus, Jimmy.
I'm busy.
So,
Jimmy knows how to
he kills himself to get on the button, and he falls asleep at the fucking wheel.
Just a quick summary for those that didn't chime in last week. I gave this to Joe with all my heart for Christmas. This was a special picture that I took when we were in St. John. It's Coors Light neon sign with some nice boobies, and Joe drinks Coors Light, so I figured this would be a special little gift, handmade. I took the picture. Yes, Mr. Gamber, it's a little out of focus, but
it is out of focus.
I mean that's these
All
homemade
right, so
gifts.
we're gonna go around.
Well, it probably doesn't mean as much to him because now Joe's drinking the Bud Light.
That's true. Maybe that's why he's trying to get.
You know what? Not in the bottle because Joe.
You do the best Trump out of all of us. So do that.
No,
it's fake boycott. Oh, he's out.
Not in the bottle though, right? You take it in the can.
In the can. I like it in the can.
You take it in the can.
I love it in the can. Only in the can.
He'll take a bottle too.
It's like a bottle in the can, but only if they're 20 ounce.
So I didn't make the podcast 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And come to find out, Joe used this as a podcast giveaway.
Oh,
a podcast.
Really appreciated it.
He really appreciated it.
That's nice.
So I immediately called him and shared my how upset I was, and we found out that Phil Scannell won, and Phil re-gifted back to me because it is now the moment where I must.
Wow.
I gotta get this.
I get past Bernie.
I guess you gotta hang it up too. He has no hammer, so I gotta use the bat.
Okay, we are
so
not
be careful
responsible.
because this building may fall down.
Yeah.
It might, for real.
All right, there you go.
Alive.
So I'm going to ask people right now.
Well, you hit better than the Red Sox right now.
Oh wow! You got to find a nice
Look at that
right
Look
there.
at that.
Wow. Good job,
It's
Chris.
a new part of the
Shit.
new part of the set.
You know what? For $10 extra, I could have got the glare-free.
Yeah.
The glare-free.
I wasn't worth it.
glass.
Well, if you
I
knew you were giving it away, you wouldn't have spent it.
I want.
The frame is nice.
So
We're gonna have to.
I want to ask people a question. What would you do in this situation where it absolutely is not going to go in your house? What would you do?
I
Do
knew
you have to-
exactly where you.
So
were
I'm going to
put
tell you
it.
where
Yeah,
this was
I
for the
wouldn't put that
last
in
since
my
Christmas.
I wouldn't put that in my house.
Since
either.
Christmas, it's been in the landing area in your house where you
Yeah.
walk in, you take your shoes off, and the groceries put down.
Yeah,
and
the
whatever.
mudroom.
The mudroom. So it's been bouncing around from fucking the little seating area to the corner, and my wife finally had enough. And she says, you got to fucking do something with that fucking picture. So I figured it'd be nice. We'd give it to one of our.
See what you did?
Look what you did.
See, there's a delicate balance in here.
Because of you.
This place is made well.
All the rest of this shit's going to start falling off the wall because of that Coors Light pick.
Yeah. Paul, you all right?
Damn McCarthy. No,
I think he's bleeding.
concussion.
Yeah.
Concussion
I'm gonna own this
protocol.
place.
Do you
Put him
have
in the tent.
insurance?
Put him in the tent.
Yeah,
Put him in
put him in
Do
Wait,
we
do I
have,
still have my lawyer's license?
do we have podcast insurance?
What is happening?
That's okay. We settled. We got
We
2.5 pound lobsters. Don't worry.
So we're gonna. So Pat, no. What are the podcast prizes?
I
Pat?
got it. See?
Yeah. Thanks.
So I don't know whether I should open this bag or not.
Oh, soap.
Well,
It's a bag
it's
of
probably
soap
moldy
from
right
the
now.
Thrift Soap Company.
Let everybody notice that Pat is
Trip
holding
soap?
the bag.
I am.
So you
Yeah.
didn't say what kind of soap it is.
Well, I don't know whether I should.
Should
open
you
Soap
read?
on a rope.
There's a
There's a
tag on the
tag
front
on the
that's
other side.
descriptive.
Oh, okay, thank you.
That bag looks like it had a bottle of Boone's Farm in it about a week ago.
Granny Smith apple.
High Tide handcrafted soap and clamshell soap dish set.
Yes. So it's not just soap.
Oh, okay. I can take it out of here.
All right.
Oh,
Let's see.
well, watch
So
what
if you
you're
share the
grabbing.
podcast and type "share it" in the notes, you'll be entered to win. That's a nice soap.
It smells good.
Oh yeah.
Smells better than it does in here.
And
And
was
there's
it
a-
a rock? Are they
Yeah,
those
it's-
rocks?
No, it's a
clamshell
big clamshell. You put it on your countertop.
from Drift Soap
Oh, yeah.
Company. And the second prize, or the other prize,
You got to open this up and display it because it's really cool. You got a cup. That's like a little mug for your booze.
Oh, like
right?
our lunchbox.
Yes.
Remember our lunchboxes?
Yes. Now open that up. It's a double insulated tumbler, and it has a spout, so you don't have to open it all the way because it has a spout on the top, so you could open it that way without. Yeah.
What does that label say?
Deep Eddy vodka.
Deep Eddy vodka.
Yeah,
so
nice.
Perfect for
Timmy.
Deep Eddy vodka.
Oh, Timmy likes the Deep Eddy. Timmy Matheson.
Mm.
Jamie Matheson will be with us soon.
That was my segue.
Soap today.
Tumbler or soap or Coors Light picture.
We put a G&G
those
sticker on there.
Joey, we got breaking news here. Breaking news. I've had a conversation with Mr. D'Angelo here just moments ago, and we don't have a physical thing, so we need Pat to come over here and hold Paul D'Angelo by himself up to do what?
Give away 2 tickets.
For the show?
I didn't even think of that. Let's give away a couple tickets.
2 tickets for the
How
show.
are we gonna do it? How are we gonna give it away?
So we'll tell. So at the end, the people that that share the podcast and type shared get entered, and we do
okay, yeah, let's do that.
And then when we'll get their names, we'll give them to the Castle Manor so they can pick them up from the the show.
Yeah, 2 tickets. I mean, it's not a thermos or a piece of soap, but I mean, it's still a good gift. You know, you guys.
God, is there a boat just
really?
Where's it rank?
Did a boat just pull in?
Coors Light
Yeah, God.
This is shit he cleans.
Oh, I need to win that soap
on a rope.
Well, guys,
it may or may not have been previously used.
Even if you don't plan on winning the tickets, if you want to share the podcast, so this one support Paul D'Angelo's show, June 8th, Castle Manor Inn.
Yeah, we want to get people. It's going to be a great night. You won't see a better comedy show.
Yeah, I mean, you can always re-gift the tickets if you win. You can just give them away.
You know how I started.
Or you can frame them and hang
You know how I start. I'll start this show the same way they started the thing at the Elks. I said, I've been coming up here since I was a little kid. That little red candy store.
Yeah.
Right? The little red candy store. I said, I've been coming up here I've never seen a car in that parking lot. I said, how did they stay in business? I said, what is they laundering money or something? I said, I got to go find out one day. So finally I walk in. 2 guys with suits. I go, what the fuck do you want? I want to buy some candy. Yeah, here's your candy. Get the fuck out.
May or may not be referring to Nichols Candy. Yeah.
You're so right. You're so right.
That is hilarious.
Paul, by the way, you can't swear on this show.
Yeah, we don't swear.
I wasn't going to until I saw him. Listen to him say
we try to keep it clean.
We get people who get very upset.
Well, I'm just repeating what those guys said. Vinny and Antonio. Yeah.
He's channeling them. Bruce and Martha Phillips. Martha or Bruce ordered a cap, and I have it put aside for you in case you forgot in your when you.
Paul, do you have any poop jokes?
Half my act. Do I have any poop? Why do you say?
No, because I'm the poop expert for Good Morning Gloucester.
Yeah,
and I don't know. I have this.
I did work in the water and sewer department for 5 years when I was going to college. So I'm a little bit of a poop expert.
Did you work at the facility?
No. I was digging ditches and doing stuff. They would put me on a honey wagon to punish me, but there was a guy, Tom and Elmer. Tom was this tall, lanky guy, looked like a scarecrow. Elmer was the opposite. He looked like Tweedledee and Tweedledee. He was like a big round guy, and these guys were so wonderful but so dumb. And they put me on punishment, and Elmer would say, "You got to go down in the sewer and with the trowel and the bucket and pick up the shit." And I go, how am I going to do that? I'm up here, because you're going to go. If I go down there, the bucket's going to be up here. And I get them so confused. Go, I'll do it. And then he go down, and I'd stand up. I'd stand up in the manhole, directing traffic. Hi, ladies. Right? Hey, how you doing down there, Elmer? Oh, it's all right. The bucket filled with shit. Pull it up.
Speaking of that kind of deal, the work. The road construction all around town.
Horrible.
I have never seen. You drive down the street and you pass 20 different people that are working on this job, and there's one guy in the hole, and there's 8 guys standing around, fucking staring off into space.
Yeah,
it's unfucking believable. I don't know what's going on, but it's out of control.
I read a thing. I wrote a thing into my hometown. Into whatever community page they had. I said, I'm just saying. I said, but I was watching a movie last night with Ben Kingsley, filmed in Iraq right after the Iraqi war, and I couldn't help but notice that after 8 years of armed conflict, the roads in Baghdad were appreciably better than the roads in Wakefield are right now. They're so bad.
What kind of response did you get?
Everybody agreed. It's
Yeah.
like it's hard. It's like small craft warnings when you're driving down the
Oh,
street,
my
going
God.
up and down. Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
We'll do a little rundown. Paula Ryan O'Brien, Pat McNally, my beautiful wife Kate, Kathy Barlow, Laura Jerome Tutman,
She likes poop.
Linda Jerome Tutman,
She likes poop.
Amy and Scooney Boo Boo are with
Hey,
us.
buddy.
Wendy Collette Overmeyer from where are they from? Indiana. Scotty met them at the Nest like 5 months ago, and they keep coming back. Scott Thompson, Chris Thompson, Neil Overberg from high school.
hey,
Neil, we got a story. Mrs. Cormier is alive still and still teaching at Fenwick.
Did Neil go to Spain?
I don't know if Neil went to Spain with. He might have. Peter Rollins is with us. Paula Ryan O'Brien, Phil Scannell, Brenda Grimes Davis. Robert and Annette Spanks, the Swingers from the Villages in Florida.
Oh, the Spanks.
They're live in Gloucester.
Oh, they're from Gloucester, and they
they're
haven't
from
stopped
Gloucester.
by. They didn't stop by, which is
They should
surprising.
have been on.
I know. Wayne,
Robert,
the sexy,
hang
famous
on.
mailman.
Robert, I played golf with Mike Lane. He says hello. You might be seeing him this weekend.
Bruce Cook and Martha Phillips. Drew Hale is supposed to call in. He hasn't called in yet. Nita Margarita, Scotty's mom.
Hey, Mom.
Gail Greer. Peter Sneaky Pete. Sneaky Pete.
Hey.
Hey.
We're on the planet.
Sneaky
Last place.
Pete.
Sneaky
My
Pete.
team, Chris's team.
Grace Masseri Scola, Sarah Gray. Sarah Gray, thank you for your support, buying all the merch. I appreciate it. Annie Rochon, and probably, I'm guessing, Facebook user is Joey Foot.
Hi.
Viewing
Hello.
or the number. I think so. Anyway,
Yeah.
we got that going for us, which is nice. What is your litmus?
Oh, and
What-
we got this giveaway. We got a phone, a cell phone, another giveaway, pre-populated with credit cards.
Watch out,
Ooh.
there might be sexy notes
Ooh,
from my wife on there.
Sexting.
Joe, on a serious note, I told you about this yesterday while I was rambling incoherently on your boat. The $25 gift certificate to Lobsterland. from
Lobster
Corey.
Lake. Oh,
that's
they
right.
Yeah, do you have it?
We got to get the name, whoever wins.
So we'll do it next week then.
I'm at Lobster
So we
like
do it
once a week.
Okay.
What's that?
That's great.
I'm at Lobster like once a week.
Tremendous.
Fantastic.
I haven't spent any
That
time
deck
on
is
that
awesome.
deck. And
Oh, he did a great job on that deck.
Yeah.
He really did.
Beautiful.
And he opened up the windows. So you can.
Yeah.
First time I was there, he opened up those windows and opened up the whole thing out to the deck. It
And
was
what's
nice.
brilliant about their awning over the outdoor bar, the bar that's on the deck, is it's retractable.
oh, cool.
That's
So,
true.
Yeah. So
If
if
only
it's
someone
raining,
had just written a post about that on
Yeah,
Good Morning
only
Gloucester.
somebody
like,
had. Yeah.
The top is retractable too.
it didn't make it.
The top is retractable
The
too.
top is
Because the
retractable.
sides, he's got like
He's too
sides
busy
that come
golfing.
down
Come
too.
down too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
breaking
Wow.
news.
And,
And we
speaking of that,
By
Joe,
Chris
one of the
McCarthy.
well, Joe didn't know.
I know. Actually, I was talking to him. He goes, "Really?" And I'm like, "Either one of you read anything I write?"
He's
Well,
pretending.
it's so
Chris is faking
infrequent.
news.
It's
You
so
got a very
infrequent.
good compliment from Corey Gramis, by the way. He really appreciated that article.
Corey won Small Business Person of the Year back in I don't know.
Cape
when
Ann
I
last year.
shared that.
I was in the meeting
Can
for
you
that.
say
Cape
small
Ann
business
Chamber of
person
Commerce.
anymore? Is that canceled yet?
Yeah, it's like what's different than
What did we
small
find
versus
out that
large?
was canceled? What word that blew my mind
Seniors.
the other day?
Senior
Seniors.
citizens.
Can't say senior.
Can't
Senior.
say seniors. There's a senior center in Gloucester. It's named the Rose Baker Senior Center.
Why
And
can't
you
you
can't say
adults?
seniors.
Well, I
An
can't.
older adult, or what
you
was
have to
the?
say the older adults.
Yeah,
You
no,
can't
no,
say seniors.
can't say
That's
seniors
fucking-
anymore. That's
fucking,
canceled.
that's fucking canceled.
So it's not senior citizen discount anymore.
No, you gotta say older person discount.
I
Something
get
like
an older
that.
person discount.
Yeah,
That's
and you can't say midget either. They're really
I
little
know.
people.
I was waiting to fucking
Yeah.
see if anybody corrected you on that.
Yeah.
You know,
Or maybe
midget-
not.
apparently you've
Midget
mistaken me
pickles.
for someone who gives a shit.
Midget pickles have been canceled as well.
Midget pickles.
Yeah,
Midget pickles.
midget pickles is the
The
size
little
of
mini
pickles. They're
pickles.
little
They're
mini
exciting.
pickles. They're little crisp
They had to
ones.
change the names.
They had to
Midgies.
change. They changed the names.
Those are gherkins.
Listen, you got a gherkin. We're talking about we're talking about pickles here, Chris. Stay fucking focused, will you?
You're saying if it's a lobster, it would be a short.
It would be a shrimp. There's that.
You can't say shrimp.
Nicole, you need to
I don't even
I
know.
know.
Patricia
I don't even
McNally is watching today. Is that John's mother or wife? I'd like to
Pat.
know. Pat
I don't get
McNally.
that wrong.
Is that
Does it say Patrick?
Patricia McNally is
Oh.
watching today. Who's that? Is that related to Pat McNally?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. We have to find out. So there's that. Taylor Swift concerts this recent week. Minimum ticket price was something like $1,000. Anybody? And so
basically, you're saying that the Castleman Inn is a bargain.
Steal.
Yes. Although get there early though, because it might be scalping.
Scalping, yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Joe will be regifting them.
Look for him on StubHub.
But $1,000. So there was some people that I know that are not necessarily wealthy people, scraped their pennies together and went, and will tell you after going and spending the money, they would have done it all over again a bunch of times.
I mean, you would do it for like the Super Bowl. So that was their Super Bowl.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Would I spend? I don't know if I'd spend $1,000 for a Super Bowl.
No, you wouldn't.
I don't know.
You can't get a Super Bowl ticket.
Yeah,
for
you're right.
No,
you wouldn't
I would
spend
spend-
$1,000. You'd spend
I would
$5,000.
spend $2,000 to go down in the city that it is and participate in all the parties and watch it on television at a bar.
Yeah.
What you did was a fucking brilliant move when you went in for the Celtics game.
Yeah.
You went into Boston to a Boston sports bar and you had a
watched the
ball
game.
and you watched the game. I think that's a tremendous move.
Right before calling the
That's
game.
the move.
Yeah, they're going to have you don't have to pay for the tickets at the Castle Manor. They're going to have it video streamed. You could just go to the bar next door and watch Paul's show. You don't even have to pay.
Don't give anybody any ideas.
See you at Mile Marker.
AI. It's all about AI now.
So there's that. Oh, it's Pat McNally's mother and father. They're both watching too. This is a ruse. Pat McNally is logged in on his cell phone and shared the podcast. The mother shared from the iPad and the other one. So
he's
there's
a big winner.
3 times to win.
They want to win the tickets.
They have to do an investigation now.
Yeah, but I would pay. I'd pay like.
What's your litmus test? That's what I'm saying.
I might pay upwards of $5,000 to play Augusta National.
Yeah.
So that's your big bucket list.
Pay to play, huh?
Yeah, to play Augusta National.
Just on like a regular round, like
midweek? Regular round. Midweek, any day, anytime.
What is something that you would
As opposed
pay
to during
crazy
Masters?
money for? What experience would you pay crazy money for that like other people may not see the value in that?
I've gone up in a B-17, a B-24, and a B-25 bomber, and I was gonna go on the P-51 Mustang. It was like $2,500. And then the B-17 that I flew on crashed and killed 10 people. So I think they stopped taking people up for rides on those things. But I was ready to pay to go
out of Beverly. The plane.
It was the Collins Foundation. They used to go to different places. Right. Beverly, I flew one out of Nashua, one out of Beverly, and one out of
Hanscom.
I think it was down near Norwood, Norwood Airport. Yeah.
Okay, wow.
So they charge like that much, huh?
Not for the bombers. It was it might have been $400 or $500, but I think they stopped giving people rides after that. Obviously,
so they had a little section where like it's encasing glass, and the guy goes in and he's like,
the turrets, the ball turret on the bottom, and at the top, there's no way I couldn't fit a leg in there. I mean, literally, the guys would be 5'5", 5'6" in those because you couldn't even fit in those. But I did get up in the nose of the B-17. I got a picture up there while it was flying. Wow. And in fact, I took pictures out when I was on the B-24 on Beverly and the Beverly Salem Bridge. I got pictures and stuff with a 50 caliber machine gun in the foreground. Geez. Yeah, it's awesome. Cool. Yeah,
you've been on B-52.
Not a B-52, but I do have the records.
Yeah.
Love Shack.
Love Shack.
Yeah.
I love the drink, the B-52.
So we have McCarthy. He could fit in one.
So we have a topic here. Why does Joey always go to the rum line on nights when Nicole isn't working?
Oh, the love of God.
Well, this is your topic.
Fred Trippy does not want you to do this. It wasn't really a topic. I was on the wrong thread.
When you put it in the show notes, it becomes a fucking topic. This is what we do.
Yeah, Nicole.
She was on the run.
She was doing Apple Notes. She was doing Apple Notes. iNotes.
We should do a bit about group texts, not sex. Group texts.
He had to clarify. Paul was like, "Hey,
I like the first word.
His ears perked right up."
Right? We should have. You and I should have a bit about
Kind of perked up.
Spanx just got excited.
Yeah. Oh, well, the swingers.
So I bartend 3 nights a week, and Joey goes in whenever I don't bartend. And his theory was that I served him a warm glass
Every time. You fucking pick.
What's
Listen,
every time?
listen to
First of all, you
No.
have like literally come
when
in
you
once.
go to a bar and what never should happen is if they, you know how you put the glasses in the cleaner, the dishwasher, and then it has a heat cycle.
The end game
and then
is
the
we have
fucking
really
thing
clean
comes out in the heat
glasses.
cycle. Then you pour a cold beer in the
the hot
fucking
glass.
heat cycle.
Yeah.
Like I have no why. Just give me the fucking bottle without the heated glass. I like my beer cold. So that
Joey's come in once when I was working.
Well, Joe, if you would tip a little bit more,
Right?
maybe
That's
you'll
it.
get the chilled glass.
That's it.
Stop leaving the change, Joe.
That is a-
no, honey, this is for
Seriously.
you. And it's fucking
No, keep
3
it.
pennies
No,
and
no,
a
keep
quarter.
it.
Yeah.
No, keep it.
No, keep it.
Yeah, $4.95.
I couldn't possibly. No.
couldn't
Well, maybe just his quarter.
I'm glad Joey doesn't hold a grudge for
Right.
one drink that he had a year ago. Yeah.
Seriously. Salad. in the
my
beer.
wife. Listen, my wife is
Anything-
watching. I have one fucking thing. It's ice management.
Well, it's more than one.
And it's,
Yeah,
it's the
Wait.
season.
Comment if you
Yeah.
think Joey only has one
We don't
thing.
need-
Yeah.
We don't need to hear from the peanut gallery over there.
Many more
Fucking
things,
Pat
many more
Cam.
things,
Is
yes.
Joey only obsessive about one thing?
Many
Chime
more.
in, please. I'd like to hear your answer. One
Well
thing.
done, Nicole.
Who are you?
He loves salad at the beach too. He loves
Right.
salad.
Yes, he does.
Pack the
Wait,
cooler. There's Kate. Pack the cooler.
Speaking of your wife, you just reminded me of a Gloucester story that have my girl says things like that. I go, get me a pen. I got to write that down because she doesn't know what she's like. The other day when I called her up, what are you doing? I'm walking around the lake. I go, how far did you get? She goes, I didn't get too far, but you know what? I'm tired today, so I might not go all the way around. I might just go halfway and then walk back. And I said, oh, that'll be much shorter, right? But here's the story. I'm at Tono's. I'm at the bar with her.
With the S at the end.
With the yes.
Oh, you're
What?
at Tono's?
I was at
It's Tono's, not Tono's.
huh?
It's not Tono, it's Tono's, right?
That's a
No.
no. That's at the
They
end.
do
Kmart's? Do you go to Kmart's?
Tono.
Do you
Well,
You
I
go to
was impressed
Ziz's?
that you called it St. John because I did shows there and people called it St. John's.
I
and
had
it's
to
St.
correct
John.
myself.
Okay, so
on
I was
that.
at Tono. All right,
Tono's.
so I'm at
No, it's
Tono.
Tono's. He goes to
All right.
Tono's.
I had a
a new
apostrophe
place.
yes. It was Tono's place.
They do have
And
two locations.
Anyway,
Anthony's last name is Tono.
it's a tough crowd.
Tono.
Anyway, I'm at the bar, and we finished dinner. My girlfriend says, "Let's go." Right?
Okay, well, I gotta take care of both. You keep your story. Call Drew Hale, FaceTime him. He's waiting for the call once he's done with his story. I'll be right back.
Don't forget about Jamie.
Okay, I'll tell it to Chris then. So I'm at the bar at Tono's, and she said, "Okay, we're done eating. Let's go." I said, "Wait, you know that American Ninja Warrior? You know the one where they do all the obstacles
Yeah.
and they go
Yeah.
thing." I go, "Wait, I want to see if this guy makes it. He's the last guy on the whole show, so the whole bar is watching, and he makes it, and the whole bar, yeah, he made it. So I go, "Okay, we can go now." I'm walking out. I go, "Wow, that was amazing." She said, "Yeah, pretty good for a guy with no legs." I go, "What the hell are you talking about? No legs?" He says, "It said on the TV he was a paraplegic." I go, "No, it said he's a paralegal."
Oh,
I go, "Give me a pen. I gotta write that down.
I gotta write
that
that
down."
down.
You gotta start using your voice memo in your phone.
Yeah.
And just start like making.
Yeah, get it
Verbal
on the show
notes.
notes. Yeah.
So what do you
This
think
is
about
really-
Austin, Texas becoming the mecca of comedy now?
Yeah, Joe Rogan. You know, Joe started out
I'm
when
boycotting it.
Joe started out like 2 years after I do. We used to
Boston
do shows
guy,
together and
He's
stuff
coming
like
back
that. Yeah, and Joe is a hell of a mixed martial arts guy. When I was in DA's office, he was a court officer, and he used to spar with Joe.
Yeah.
And one day he came in with 3 broken ribs. He said, "Joe hit me harder than anybody ever hit me before in my life." But Joe's done really well, yeah. And Austin, Texas is like in Texas, that's like a bastion of liberalism too. And he started this club where nothing's politically correct,
Yeah.
and stuff. Oh,
Scotty's
weekend at
taking
Bernie's
over.
woke up.
Scotty's taking over.
Ladies and gentlemen, good
I'm,
morning, Gloucester, and welcome to Podcast Number.
There he is.
O'Brien has a good. Okay.
Pat, hold this up to it's Drew Hale. Drew Hale's calling in live. He's going to give us.
Oh, we got something going on here.
No, he's taking over.
Yeah, we gotta get something going on.
Hey,
Drew.
Thank me.
Captain
There's
Drew.
Drew.
Hey,
Oh, there he is.
All right, give us the
No,
weather
but-
forecast.
no, wait. Bring the camera over here because the audio. You won't get the audio over there.
Hang on, Drew.
Handle Drew with soft gloves.
It's not a beach day.
No, I advise all boaters and beachgoers to stay home. Stay home.
Drew, what is the ice situation on your boat?
I still have about 40 pounds left from yesterday, but I'm going to do probably another 40 to 50.
All right. Can you? Kate is. Hold on a second. Do you
I
have?
do have it on. Oh, do I not have it on?
He's got it.
No.
Let me see.
Sound speaker.
Hang on.
It's very technical.
Yeah, no.
Shut, I get.
So Drew, Kate was wondering if you were going to be given any lessons on cooler management on the boat this year.
Well, I think the biggest lesson that I can think of is I should always bring an extra 50 pounds of ice for everyone else that's on the water.
For everybody else on the water.
That sounds about right, man. That sounds about right. Have you left? Oh, it doesn't look like you haven't left the dock yet.
No, I got Grady. I got Garen cleaning.
Nice.
Garen's in the background. He just finished his cigar.
Has he cleaned up all of Scotty Mac's cigar ashes?
Yes. Yeah.
Scott-
I do actually. Look, there he is. Ready?
Oh, Bugs. What's going on? Oh no, that's Garen.
Yeah.
Bugs.
Jesus, I thought he recovered. He's smoking a cigar.
Yeah. And we got and here I don't know. There's Bill and Lynn in the background right there.
Oh wow!
I think some people want to see
We
this.
can't see it.
Well, I
no,
mean,
all we
if you
can
want to
see-
hear Drew,
They don't want to see your ear hairs.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yep. So is Paul still there, or did he leave?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, buddy?
I'm staring at the legendary Tiger tail right now.
Oh,
Yeah, right. in the
looking
back.
good, huh? Chris did a great job.
I was just thinking about shooters and Fort Lauderdale and the Tiger's tail and
Yeah, it's ready for another season. Chris got it all ready, put a lot of cash into it, and it's looking like a new 40-year anniversary this year. 40 years old that boat is.
Hey,
I
Drew.
told him to get shirts, but he didn't want. I told him to get 40th anniversary.
Oh, he's having them made. He's having them made.
Drew, he,
Yeah.
he told us about the big deck he just put outside his back door.
Yeah, I told you I was the fluffer for that.
Big Tech Energy in Magnolia. That's what he said. Hail Design Build #1.
I got a big deck going right across the street from him too.
Yeah, right across the street. Guy did a nice job.
Yep.
He was jealous of your big deck, so he wanted a big deck of his own.
There you go. All right. Well, we're gonna see you. We'll see you shortly, hopefully.
Absolutely.
How's?
Just a special shout out to Pat for keeping it all together.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, this is for the boys.
All right, guys, have a good one.
All right, brother. Take care. Drew Hales, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, that was on my.
Yeah, you got
That's $2.35.
Bill me for that. That's okay.
Yeah, put it in.
Do we have Jamie and Chris out there?
Put it in.
Yeah, they're gonna. But they're trying to get something.
Oh, it's
They're trying to
ready.
get something.
She said
Oh, you
they're
ready? All right,
Yeah,
Jamie
okay.
Matheson. Without further ado, Jamie Matheson, not on her boat yet.
Jesus. Well, we will be. We're going straight there from here.
All right, hop
Quite
right
the
in
crew
here.
today.
Jamie,
What's up, baby?
How you been?
Good to see
Good
you.
to see you.
So we heard
The
stories.
seat is all warmed up for you.
Oh, thanks. Oh,
you
God.
just missed Joey making fun of the rum line, so you might
Oh,
want to chime in.
perfect
No,
segue.
not about the rum line. About you
Just me-
specifically
just
serving.
me
Oh,
bartending
Beer
at
and
perfect
rum.
wine
segue.
glasses.
I'm glad
Yeah.
you're here for this.
Thank you.
too.
Great, yeah.
So you got to get tighter.
Oh, yeah. No, that's the perfect amount of me I want to see.
So we're here to talk about what?
Yeah, so we're doing, actually, Kathy Hopkins is in charge of organizing this whole thing, and I'm kind of here on her behalf. Many of you guys might know Molly Johnson from the Rum Line. She's going through some health issues right now, and she'll be out of work for a few months. And we're titling this event, She's Going to Hate This, but we're doing it anyway, because we know this is something she would never ask for, but I know it's something she could really use a little help with right now. And as we're such a great community, all coming together to help out our friends, we've done it for each other many times, and we'd like to do it for her. So we're going to host a event upstairs at the Rum Line, Friday, June 2nd from 5 to 8 p.m. Fred's donated the room. We have a few bartenders donating their time there. We have a lot of great other donations. There will be obviously donations available at the door. We'll have
Is there going to be music,
there'll be, I believe there's going to be music.
or is it just a drinking event?
It's mostly a drinking event,
That
but I'm
works.
sure
I
there'll
mean,
be
that
music.
works.
Yeah, for sure. So we have a lot of great donations. We're going to do a raffle, so like where you put your tickets in the basket in front of each one that you want to get. But we have a lot of donations, just to name a few: Classic Cooks, Oak to Ember, Cape Ann Fresh Catch, Cape Ann Cannabis, Happy Valley, Robin's Dog Grooming, Parking Lot,
GMG cap.
Yeah, of course. Glenny Fish, Rocky Neck Aprons, Lobsterland. I believe we have Wolf Hill and Foster's Grill as well. One Ocean's going to donate some stuff. That's just to name a few. We have a lot of great gift baskets as well. If anyone's interested in donating more items,
I'll give you a bunch of CDs and books and DVDs. I got T-shirts, whatever you want.
All right, love it, love it. Yeah. So if anyone,
$500 tooth whitening.
amazing.
Oh,
all right,
wow.
We've already gained more.
Whoa.
So yeah, it looks like Pat's put the QR code up there. If you're
The
unable to
last
make
person
it or
who
just
won
want to make
that, they
donations,
have no more teeth.
That's why I got business.
You gotta buy insurance.
That's why it's called tooth whitening. In case they got one left. Yeah,
That's what they're named.
it's not teeth
Just the
whitening.
tooth.
It's
Just
In
the
name,
tooth.
it's tooth whitening.
You get to pick which one in the front.
Hope just said
Studio and the Topside
Awesome.
Bistro will donate as well.
Oh, that's great. That's
Very
great. We were
nice.
at the studio the other night for their opening night, and everything was incredible.
Do you know if there's a glass warmer upstairs? Joey likes his beer in warm glasses.
Yes. yeah. I'll personally do that myself.
Okay.
wait, are you working upstairs, Nicole?
I'll be working
Joey's not
downstairs.
going.
Downstairs. Okay.
I'll
Do you
be working
remember?
downstairs.
Do you remember who's upstairs?
I think that Caroline
Caroline.
and maybe Nick are upstairs,
Yeah.
and Danielle and I will be downstairs.
Okay, great. Yeah, but a lot of people coming together, donating their.
What time do people show up?
So it's from 5 to 8. You can really show up anytime. My guess is we'll be pulling the raffles like at the end. So as long as you come in, you can make your donation, get your tickets, put your name in the basket of which item you want to win. There's going to be lots. So yes, so you'll have a really good chance to win. But you can kind of trickle in throughout the day, go downstairs, have a drink, come up,
If
mingle.
for some reason they can't make it for any reason.
Yep.
I went into Robin's the other day to have my new dog kind of trimmed up a little bit,
Oh, they-
and Robin was taking donations at Robin's too.
Oh,
I was
that's
happy
great.
to donate to that. So yeah, so that
That's
was really
fantastic,
nice. I saw
yeah.
that on your
Oh,
list.
Robin's Dog Grooming.
Yes.
oh, that's
so you
great.
can, so if you could drop stuff off there, because sometimes in the morning, like the rum line might not be open, and you want to drop something off.
I personally did, and I know the others have.
Did you
She was
donate?
happy.
Did you donate?
Yes.
Oh, did you donate?
I said yes.
Oh, you did. Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure everybody. I want to make sure
Twice.
everybody heard.
You
that
couldn't hear me
donated.
because I wasn't sitting next to you.
Was I
Yeah.
supposed to tell him you
Yeah,
donated?
couldn't hear me because I wasn't sitting next to you.
Joe, he donated. He wanted me to tell you
Yeah.
that he donated.
Everybody, Scotty donated. So if you want to donate too, you could go to Robin's Dog Grooming.
Yeah, this also, you can do it directly through Venmo. Obviously, supporting Robin's great too. If anyone wants to drop off any raffle prizes, you can direct message me or Kathy Hopkins, and we'll be sure to get it to the event if you can't make
It's
it.
gonna be a
there.
great time.
Yeah, yeah. it should
I
be
was
great.
in. I hadn't been in Rumline for a while. I was there with Drew and Bugsy, 2 Fridays ago.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Yeah, we had to pick up the pieces.
Way to pick
Tremendous,
up
tremendous.
the pieces.
We have a comment. Wow, the guy in the pink shirt is an absolute stud. Dominic Ferranola. Do you know someone named Dominic?
Dominic.
There's your guy.
Dominic the donkey.
Yeah, Dominic the donkey.
Was he in the red candy
Dominic
store when you went in that
coming
day?
from New York. He's from New York. He's visiting town right now.
Oh, really?
Dominic.
From New York. Did he bring any salsita sandwiches?
I can ask him right there. He's watching.
He's going to
Hey.
the candy store.
Who was the girl, Kathy Barlow, who promised us she was going to bring us the pizza, and she never brought us the pizza
Oh.
from upstate New
upstate,
York?
yeah.
This is true. I do remember this a little bit. So refresh my memory.
I do remember this.
Jamie's
a little
like, "Can I get to the beach?"
Faye's supposed to make us
Here's some
meatballs.
breaking
Right.
news from Hope.
Oh, what's the
See where I was going.
Oh,
Scotty, you left your credit
Scotty,
card.
you
at
left
the
your credit
studio.
card at the studio, and she's keeping it safe for you.
Don't worry
It's
about it.
actually been picked up,
Shouldn't that be a court? Listen,
but I want to thank.
shouldn't that be like, what do you call it? HIPAA? Shouldn't there be HIPAA rules
yes.
apply
Oh, I
to
think
like
so.
embarrassing things like you left I just did that. So listen, hands up at the rum line. No, who picked up my credit card? Was it you?
I
We
did.
used it all
Where
around
was
town.
it?
It was great. It was at the Gloucester House.
At the
At
Gloucester
At the-
House.
at the
and I
Kentucky Derby
used it.
viewing.
That's
Yeah.
the penalty. If you leave your card behind, the penalty is the person who picks it up can use it for
Yes.
multiple
We didn't just
purchases.
use it. We took a photo tour of Gloucester
Oh, that's
using
right.
it.
3
Yeah.
different bartenders. We used to have the
Holding
pictures,
it.
but Pat destroyed her
Yeah,
server
yeah.
with 30,000 Good Morning Gloucester emails on it.
Yeah.
So we no longer have those photos.
Incriminating photos.
No, the ones where I had each bartender hold up your credit card.
Yeah.
Machaca, Drift, Gloucester House. It was a fun night. Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
I bet the Piney Clover pictures.
We'll have to have a conversation about this.
The fucking, listen.
I still get stories
Hey,
about
it's
it.
it's a great fucking mystery, though.
Charlene about it. She's got an update.
Okay.
Sorry,
you done yet?
Yeah, we're done.
It's a great mystery, though. All the egret fucking pictures, the deer, the baby deer, they all stayed in the queue.
Yeah.
But all the poop pictures, the credit card
GMG
pictures,
must
the
have a little
drinks,
virus.
There's a virus named PAT virus.
I think it's called the Hillary virus.
Oh yeah.
She's whitewashed. Is it whitewashed?
She was the Hillary's secretary during Benghazi.
Oh,
geez, Paul, you got a new acronym for your acronym, man. PAT.
Joe, I think we got to share everybody that we're world famous now. Guinness Book of World Records.
9
Friday
people.
night.
9
Friday
people.
night, we fit 9 people into
a mini.
Not a mini. No, an Audi.
Audi?
An Audi.
A little Audi.
Yes.
Why will you keep saying Tesla then?
I didn't say Tesla.
No.
Yeah, somebody was loud and proud about we fit 9 people into a Tesla. All night.
No. So anyway, it was pretty.
9 people in an Audi. I mean, you don't get any better than that. And for those that are like, oh my God, there were 9 people, so they're not wearing seatbelts. We were wearing seatbelts, all of us. I didn't know they made 9
double
seatbelts.
buckled. So
We double buckled, triple buckled. We were all holding each other.
Now, if you get somebody in your lap, they act as an airbag.
Right? Yeah. I had my wife's boobs right in front of me, so if we ever got, I would have been the only one who survived.
You know what I liked about that ride? That was the closest I got to sit to Joe all night, and there's nothing he could do about it.
Chirping in my ear about his stepson's lacrosse fucking tournament. Fucking give me the fucking rope a dope.
I'm gonna be
You
nice.
have a stepson now?
Joey's like the Cliff
Things
Clavin
escalated
of the
quickly.
podcast. Cliff Clavin of the podcast talks about everything and knows everything. So
You're looking marvelous. The hair is on point.
don't worry about. I have hair. Don't worry about
Oh my
it.
God.
You have
How much gel? How
Hey,
much gel?
zero gel.
Hey, you two. There's other people on the podcast.
Oh.
You know.
So what's it about? You want to bring in the topic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jimmy, get on the buttons.
Without further ado, Paul Gambler has a topic.
So lunch at the studio yesterday.
I like
we
it.
ran
I-
into
I-
Joey and Scotty and
Who was that?
Is this the wrong one?
and Joe
That's
Fish.
the
No,
wrong
that's the
one.
right one.
Okay.
All right.
Who's this guy?
But who is that guy?
Is that Scotty?
Looks like Scotty,
It's
right?
Scotty.
Oh,
Yeah.
separated at birth.
Look at the hair,
Wow.
right? So
Yeah.
we're sitting out there with my daughter and my 2 daughters and their boyfriend, and they said, "Is that Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers?"
Oh, that's right. That's
With
right.
Scotty standing across
Right,
the bar.
right. That's right. That was the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And until he mentioned it. Have you ever got that before?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, you look like the guy from Impractical Jokers.
Unfortunately,
I love that
I
show.
would take it with pride.
all 3.
I'd say yes.
I do my best.
My 2 daughters and their boyfriend, they were like, "That's Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers."
I do love the
and
show.
I look over
Did you
and
go
I'm
with
like,
it?
"No, it's
I am
Scotty."
a
Oh,
fan
you
of
should
the
have gone
show.
with it. You should have like totally go over there.
Yeah.
My daughter went to their live event
Oh, really?
with her boyfriend, and I guess her boyfriend's parents absolutely love that show. I mean, you got to really love that show to go to the live show.
I would think, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
There you go.
That's it.
Resemblance
So
is
Molly's thing
uncanny.
is on June 2nd,
Yeah, Friday.
This coming Friday.
This coming Friday, 5 to 8.
5 to 8, upstairs at the Rum Line. You can just show up there. On 6 days later, Paul's going to have his show at Castle Manor Inn.
Yeah.
You can get tickets by calling. Did you put the telephone number up? Because they want you to call and reserve tickets. And Paul donated 2 tickets to the show as a podcast sharing prize. So if you share the podcast and type shared, you're a chance to win that.
Paul, what time are doors for that show?
Six.
I think it was
He
6:30.
said-
6:30, yeah.
He
You
said
said they got happy hour?
6:30 to drink and light appetizers.
I'm gonna start the music at 6:30, so that everybody, if you want to come have some alcohol and get in the mood for some good comedy, I'll start the music at 6:30. Get everybody amped up.
What if I don't drink?
Best DJ around, Scotty.
Warm
Mack.
glasses for you.
No, you have to go only when Nicole is working at the Rum Line to get the warm
Oh,
glasses.
for the love of God. Relentless. Totally relentless. I can't wait for you to come in again. We're going to be out of everything.
It's going to be warm. It's not going to be just
Listen,
a warm
when I
glass.
go and
then.
other people are working there, I get served just fine. It's you.
Jamie, is this true?
I don't know. I haven't worked there in years.
No, I meant, do you ever get really hot glasses?
just
maybe
me.
I only
No, I
didn't
can't
do.
say
That's what I'm saying. I'm feeling like I'm being singled out
Well, now
by
you
one
are.
particular bartender.
You totally are.
If you use paper as a tip, then you might not. I mean, paper, not coins. Paper or cloth. I think it's cloth.
And that doesn't mean a
Typically on
GMG
paper.
sticker or your business card.
Or your phone number.
There's that.
Or your
Are
phone
we-
number.
Are we waiting for Loganopoulos for something?
No,
No,
he's waiting
unless
to
you
go
want
to
to
the beach.
torture him. Yeah, he's waiting on me.
Unless he wants to torture me.
Chris, what are you doing out there?
Hiding.
He's watching. He's watching.
Why did you come in? What are you doing?
He's watching.
Turn it off and come in here so everybody can say hi.
He drove me here because we had a late couple of nights at Boston Calling.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
We ran out of time to drive the extra 4 feet to my house to get my car.
Oh my goodness. How's the Zodiac going? Your boat's
It's
in the
almost
water?
there. I got my Garmin, and I have to. TJ's going to help me install it.
Okay.
I think my dad might have put the transducer on while I was in Boston, and so
I'd
then
be
we put
curious
it in.
where he put the transducer.
Me too.
Yeah. No, there you go. Don't touch it to me about that. All right. I think that's just right. We have to pick our prizes. If Loganopoulos
Show
wants
him
to show
again,
up
Pat.
so we can say hi.
Pat, show him the prizes.
Oh, he's being shy.
No.
No, he's being smart.
Right hand shell
So,
from Drip Soap Company,
All right.
and a Deep Eddy vodka
Ooh.
Really cool.
thermos. I like the size of this. This is it's
Oh.
Jimmy!
That big thermos.
Jimmy!
Jimmy.
You got some work.
Was it?
Jamie, that's
Is it the length or the girth that appeals to you?
We didn't get a Jimmy today.
Where do you put the batteries?
Jimmy! Oh, look, she's all
there we go.
she's all
Flustered.
nervous.
She's flustered.
and the tickets to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
right.
you don't want to miss this because you can't. Where else would you get soap in Gloucester? A clamshell.
Very original.
There's that. So wait, we're gonna do one thing right here.
how many shares?
Never once.
Better. One more. It's fucking beady eyes. I love it. All right. We got how many shares?
16.
16
Wow,
shares.
all right.
All right. Here we go. Did you get Kathy Matthews Rogers?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
She's number 16.
Number 16. Here we go. Random number picker. All right, here we go. So just in case you're new to the, oh wait, we have one more. We have a question to ask you. If you're gonna get a loofah for the house, what color loofah would you get?
The hell kind of a
What
question
kind of-
is that? That's the best you got
What
a
color-
week to prepare.
You'll
for
find
it.
out. Just answer.
A loofah.
What color loofah would you have for the
Teal.
teal?
I'll give you
Pat?
teal.
Is there a
All right, teal.
Oh.
Teal is bisexual for those that want to increase their dating chances. This is the loofah code when visiting the villages in Florida's friendliest hometown with a swing. You know, the
Well,
villages.
that sounds about right. Last
Yeah.
week I guess when my finger went through the toilet paper. So that's good.
Teal was a choice.
I know, that was very random.
I know. I didn't
Oh,
Even breaking
It
news.
was a weird question, and I gave him a weird answer.
He knew right where he was going with it.
Angelo know the colors of the loofahs.
It's not even a primary color. Like, how did you? I need to talk about this off
wait a
camera a little
minute.
bit.
Yes.
17.
Oh, yeah, lady.
Oh.
Oh, it's an inside job, I think.
Is that another McNally?
Another Rogers.
Another Rogers. All right. So the first person, if your name is called, the first person that calls out tumbler or soap or tickets for the 2 tickets for Castle Manor Inn. 60!
Oh,
Kathy
Kathy.
Rogers.
Yep.
Wow, look at that. Number 12.
Number 12 is Grace Mosieri Scola.
Scola. Tickets for Rogers.
Okay.
So soap or tumbler are left. Number 10.
Number 10 is Gail Greer.
Gail Greer.
Well,
Is she from around here?
yeah.
Tickets are gone.
Yes, yeah.
Tickets are
She's
gone,
in
Grace.
Florida right
They're
now,
gone,
but-
so it's
So
the,
soap or
the,
tumbler?
Thermos.
Soap, she says.
This is
So-
not, may I repeat? Not
Thermos,
a
thermos,
tumbler.
okay.
It's a thermos.
Not a tumbler.
The plaid
So-
kind of gives it away as a thermos, but
No,
yeah.
Grace has got
Says so.
Grace
Well,
got the
hot
soap,
tea Betty
Right.
drinks.
and Gail got the tumbler.
Joey, real important. I don't think we told people how to get tickets for the show. They got to call.
Good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Pat has the number, but she hates to put it up on the screen.
Yeah.
Call the Castle Manor Inn. Make a reservation for your tickets.
She refuses to put the numbers on the screen. Pat, one of these days, is going to put the number on the screen.
It's here.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul D'Angelo.
There it is. Okay. So tickets for the show, call 978-515-7386. And
That's right, the Castle Man, and then they'll do it. And you'll give the name of the person who won the tickets to James. And
we'll call James and who won the tickets? It was
Kathy Rogers.
Kathy Rogers. Kathy, you're planning on going, right? If not, let us know. Okay, there you go.
You might want to scalp them.
Oh, that's right.
Or put them in a frame.
Big
put them on the wall.
Regift them.
We got a good frame. That's a nice frame.
There's that Jimmy Hop in, and you got to do your thing.
Oh, geez, okay. We got to move around, folks. I'm sorry.
Well, this is a lot, right?
I know. Well, we got
This is
full house.
well, you know.
Full house.
Ladies and gentlemen, no piping plovers were harmed in the making of today's podcast. Thank you.
Little town with big news. 411 come get the scoop. Wake up with Joe and the rest of his crew. It's good morning, Gloucester, to you. Oh, it's good morning, Gloucester, to you. I say good morning, Gloucester, to you.